Good morning, friends. So, this is Dr. Prashant Rajput. I'm a nephrologist and a regenerative farmer from India. And what is basically regenerative farming? So, regenerative farming is a method of agriculture which utilizes all the natural ecosystem processes which improves the soil fertility. And once you have an improved soil fertility, what you get is a very healthy plant. You can see these plants, which are extremely healthy, and these healthy plants produce food which is extremely nutrient dense. And this nutrient dense food, when consumed by humans, improves the gut microbiome, and it reduces inflammation which is there in the gut. And this reduced gut inflammation significantly improves your health, and it fights autoimmune diseases as well as certain forms of cancer, which is beneficial for human body. So, what are the basic ecosystem processes which the regenerative farming involves? So, basically, regenerative farming is a natural system of farming where we are growing food without use of any chemicals and any fertilizers, and we are utilizing the uh, biochemical energy which is produced by the sunlight, water, and your uh, soil to produce nutrient dense food. And this sugar, which is produced by the um, plant, is then goes in the soil, and this improves your soil fertility. Once you have an improved soil fertility, what you get is an extremely strong and resilient plant where it produces food which is extremely nutrient dense. And this is a farm where we have used all these regenerative principles, and because of which we have had a significant increase in the health of the plant as well as the productivity. So, what is what are the principles of regenerative farming? So when you look at the different principles of regenerative farming, this includes what is called as no-till. So this is a no-till system where we have not tilled the land, and I'll come to what are the benefits of no-tilling in this farm. Secondly, you have something called as a soil armor. So when you look at the soil, you can see that the entire soil is covered by the organic mulch, and this soil armor protects the soil. It gives or it shields the different microbes in the soil, and it helps to uh, keep the soil unexposed to the sun so that the fertility is maintained. The third basic principle is having a living root. So, this is a syntropic system where we have multiple crops here, and you can see these living roots here. This is a syntropic farm where we have planted legumes. You can see these legumes. This is uh, the black gram, and then you can see the sun hemp. So, this is a cover crop, and this living root uh, helps in fixing the carbon into the soil, and this will be eventually turned down, and this will improve the soil fertility. So living root is one of the ways by which you can significantly improve the soil organic carbon. And once you have a soil organic carbon which is high, then you start producing a nutrient dense food. So this is a farm which is syntropic. And here, the fourth thing is use of compost. So you can see from here that this soil is full of organic matter, and we do what is composting on site. So you can see this wood chips and the compost which is generated in this field, and what it produces is an extremely nutrient dense food. This is our custard apples, which is at various stages of growth, and they are extremely nutrient dense. And this helps to have a significant improvement in the health of the atmosphere and the soil. The fifth principle is uh, what is called as water recycling. So you can see here it has rained about uh, more than 100 millimeters in a week, and you can hardly see any water logging. And this is completely free of any water logging. So you have a lot of water infiltration, and since this is completely no-till, it significantly helps in the cycling of the water. So this is our farm, which shows a high resiliency. And the other important principle here is what we call as the soil food web. Here, the soil food web in this farm, if you can see this, you will see different microbes in the soil, and these microbes help to, you can see this fungi. This microbes in the soil helps to recycle the nutrients, which includes bacteria, fungi, uh, which includes the nematodes, protozoa, microarthropods, arthropods, and you have different microbes which recycle, or they cause the geochemical breakdown of the food. So this is the uh, the fungi which is saprophytic fungi, which is decomposing the plants. So these are the principles, and since the plants are extremely resilient to disease and pest, because they are extremely healthy, what in turn it produces is the nutrient dense food.